Carrie Brennan is a friend of Miss Lewis and is a New York-based filmmaker who supports the LGBTQ+ community by sharing stories that inspire people to see the best in themselves and others. Carrie grew up in Westchester and went to Villa Maria Academy in Malvern.
Hi, everyone. Hello, 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 hello. Can you guys hear me all right? Yeah? Cool. My name is Carrie Brennan. I'm an actor, I'm a filmmaker, I'm a producer, and I'm the creator of Block. Now, I know what you all are probably thinking, so let's address the question in the room. What in the world is this crazy lady doing with the cinder block? Right? In order to answer that question, I'm going to tell you guys 3 stories today. I'm going to tell you 3 stories. The first one starts at the beginning, all the way back to 7th grade. I will never, ever forget. It was a Thursday night, and I had just come home from steeplelacrosse practice. I had made the team, and I was so pumped. I was so excited. I came home, came into my parents' kitchen, I threw my equipment aside, and I made a huge bowl of chicken noodle soup. And I'm standing there, and I'm watching TV, when all of a sudden I see a gay couple on TV. And 2 things happened in that moment. The first thing that happened is my heart went beating out of my chest. And the second thing that happened is I went, oh, that's right, me too. Me too, I'm just like that. And with that recognition came so much fear and self-doubt. Fear of what people were gonna think of me, what my friends would think of me, and suddenly I felt like I had the weight of the world on my shoulders and there was nothing I could do without it. And I would love to tell you guys that this is the part of the story where I overcame my fears, told the truth, and as a 7th grader, I've been living my life ever since. But that's not this story. No, not even close. In fact, I did the complete opposite. I completely ignored it. Story number 2 picks up 10 years later. I had gone on to graduate grade school, high school, went to college, and I found myself 23 years old, sitting in a therapist's office. Now, the week prior, I had come out to her. I had told her that I was gay. And now I was working myself up into a state, trying to figure out how I was going to tell the rest of the world that I was gay. I was going over the logistics and I was freaking out, and she stopped me dead in my tracks. And she asked me a question. She said, "What are you so afraid of? What are you so afraid of?" Has anyone ever asked you that before? What are you so afraid of? Have you ever tried to ignore something that you knew you had to deal with but didn't want to? My response to her was funny. I said, "What do you mean, what am I afraid of? I'm not afraid of anything. I don't want to be gay. I don't want to deal with this thing. I don't want to lose the friendships or have my sister not look up to me the way that she does. I don't want my friends to think differently of me. I just don't want my life to change. Sure, this is painful, but at least I know this pain." And she said 3 of the most comforting words anyone has ever said to me. She said, "That might happen. That might happen." And I said, "Susan, you're my therapist. You're supposed to make me feel better. What do you mean that might happen? My biggest fears might happen?" And she said, "Look," and what she said to me here truly is the seed of this film, and it's why I'm standing here today. It's why I'm here with you guys. She said, "There's a lesson to be learned here if you choose to learn it." She said, "If you can look inside yourself and you can learn to love yourself, like truly, really love yourself, regardless of what anyone thinks of you right now, you're gonna find this light inside of you. And it might be really, really tiny at first. But with time, and as you go through this, it's gonna grow. And it's gonna get bigger and bigger and bigger. And it's gonna shine brighter and farther than you could have ever, ever imagined." Story number 3 is about you. It's about you. Every single person in this room has a block. I don't care if you think you're the class clown, or you are the most athletic person, or the most popular, or you're somewhere in between. Everyone struggles with something that other people might not know about. And so to all of you, my message is simple. That the bigger and the scarier and the freakier and more daunting that thing may be, the brighter, the more alive, the more you're gonna be on the other side of that thing. As a 13-year-old, I could have never, ever, ever in a million years guessed that I could stand here today and honestly say that the thing that scared me the most about myself is actually the thing that ended up giving me the most light in my life. It's why I'm here. It's made me who I am. So for a second, I want you to sit here and I want you to think about your thing, whatever it is. You are so worth experiencing what life is like on the other side of that thing. So whether it's texting a friend and saying, hey, I'm kind of feeling weird this week, can I talk? Or maybe it's scheduling a meeting with the awesome guidance counselors that you have here today because they're here to just listen. Or maybe it's actually doing what Kit does in the movie and just going to a park and journaling how you really feel for nobody else to read but you. You are so worth experiencing what life is like on the other side of that thing. Trust me when I say that. You are never alone. You never were alone. And you're not alone right now. Thank you so much.